So my online course is called Personal Finance on a Leash. And what Personal Finance on a Leash does is it is a 12-week course that teaches you how to get your money under control. And that sounds very vague. But what it does is you go from learning the financial roadmap, which is my version of the way to get to becoming wealthy. So you guys can see here, this is the sale. So you go to savvygroomer.com and enroll. So Personal Finance Week is 12 weeks. And as we all know, too many groomers are burnt out and broke. So in 12 weeks, my goal is for you guys to be able to keep the money you earn. A lot of times we have people that are spending more money than they realize. My goal is for you to be able to work less. So right now you could be working 8, 9, 10 or more hours, 5, 6, 7 days a week. My goal is for us to take a look at your finances, your personal finances. That way you can either consolidate days or start to make decisions based on how much money you really need to live. And ultimately, for those of you guys that don't know me very well, money to me is freedom. Money is stability and freedom. It's the ability to fire that client, go home on the holidays, travel, well, maybe not now, and or to open up your dream business. Now, freedom for me was being able to go ahead and, open the business that I wanted, which was mobile at the time. Paige is one of my most amazing success stories in personal finance on a leash. Her testimonial said, I can't say enough great things about River and personal finance on a leash. I'm 51 years old and I finally feel in control of my finances and I have a workable plan. I highly recommend this program. It really does suck to have a pathetic paycheck. And a lot of you guys, it's because of you're embezzling in your business unintentionally, 100% unintentionally. So it's a 12-week guided course. Now, when you purchase this, it's going to be a lifetime access to this course. We are going to have weekly motivation. So we have basically like boot camps. We're anywhere between 2 and 4 times a year. We have live engagement in the group. Now, I am in there weekly otherwise, and if you ever ask questions in that Facebook group, I am there. But during the boot camp, I'm there anywhere between 1 and sometimes 4 times a week doing lives and breaking down the modules depending upon what everyone needs. Within the group, we get you guys to have accountability partners. Now, if you don't want to do it with a groomer and you want more privacy, you can absolutely choose to have that accountability with somebody in your personal life. But what's nice is that now that we have had people in the course for a while now, they are able to go ahead. They've already been through the course. They've already done it. And for me, and I'm sure you guys know this, I lived in my car and I went to buying a house. Like I've done it. I'm very happy. I'm really happy and I'm very grateful for the journey I've been on. And I would like to help people get there faster. I had to learn the hard way and now I get to show you how to do it. Now, a lot of people decide to do it as a one-time payment of $5.99, but let's make this really easy. If you want this course, then it's only 3 payments of $199. And what's nice about that, there's payment plans here. So that to me is the easiest thing to do, is just do 3 payments of $199. My biggest thing for you guys is to be able to go from living paycheck to paycheck to being able to live the life you want. So you can go ahead and join the course, join the Facebook group, and watch your bank account grow. Now, Anne also said, taking Savvy Groomer's Personal Finance Leash course was a game changer for me. I had read books on budgeting and getting my finances together, but did not act on it. This course was easy to follow. The step-by-step process and exercises made it easy to apply the concepts. I didn't feel overwhelmed and was trying to do everything at once. So Anne opened a mobile grooming business less than a year before COVID. And because of the strategies that we used, she was able to keep her business. She did not go under. She's actually thriving because of what we decided to do. We obviously have a money back guarantee. So that is Personal Finance on a Leash. What this is good for is people that know they make a lot of money, but they're not sure where it's going. Or people that are like, I feel like I should be bringing home more. Where is that? Like, what is going on in my finances? It's also for people that have owned a business for a while and maybe they're not taking a paycheck. I've known a lot of groomers that have taken, let's say they've been in business for 3 to 5 years and they're taking very small paychecks. And a lot of times it's simply because you're not watching your finances. You don't know what's going on with your finances. Paige paid off, I believe it was $12,000 in debt in 12 weeks. And she did that because she allocated the money that we talked about. She changed spending habits. I definitely believe in hard work. I mean, obviously, but I don't believe I'm not willing to give up my happiness or my life. I want to be comfortable. I want to be happy. I have been saying recently that I'm the anti-hustle. I don't want to work hard the rest of my life. I want to work smart, keep my money, make it work for me, and be happy. I spent all weekend in Newport, and that's my happy place. I understand COVID and this, that. But for me, it was I was financially okay enough to do that. Even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, even though we have all these issues, I know my finances, I know my budget. So by knowing my budget, I'm able to make choices like that. Now, for personal finance on a leash, the other thing is that I do offer financial coaching. Do you need to have personal finance on a leash to have financial coaching? No, you do not. Financial coaching is far more expensive than the online course. The online course really should come first. A lot of you guys want financial coaching, which is $125 an hour. I'm going to just mention how much it is per hour. Monthly it is $397. So you can get the course, which seems like more, but what's going to do is instead of me teaching you per hour how to do everything in the course, you figure at $125 an hour for 12 hours. Now you've spent over $1,300 plus. Actually, when you do the math, so every 4 is 5, so it's a lot. That's like $1,500 when you could buy the course, and everyone who has done the course has been able to make their money back. So I'm not going to say no if you want to take the time and basically have me teach you everything that I put into the course for more than double, but I want you guys to do what's best for you. I wanted you to do what is for your highest good. And a lot of times you guys will ask me questions. So what's interesting, and I was explaining this to what I call virtual coffees, which are basically discovery calls where we get to know what's going on. And it was the groomer who wanted to increase her pricing. And this happens a lot. There's a lot of you guys. I am like the queen of increasing prices as far as my clients, we say, okay, we need to double our pricing or raise our prices by 20% or more. And how do I do that and not lose my clients? Well, that is my forte. But a lot of that comes down to fundamental understandings of businesses and customer service and etc. But a lot of times you guys will say, I need to increase my prices. And my first question is, why? Now, you're almost always true. You're almost always right. I probably do need to increase your prices. Just about everyone does. But why? And a lot of times it's because you guys don't have enough money. The truth is that this is part of the reason I always suggest to my business clients, I say, we do offer, and again, I don't advertise very much. We do offer salon licenses for personal finance on a leash. But if you have a groomer who keeps complaining about how much money they're earning or not earning, they generally don't have a concept of how much they make. So a lot of groomers, whether they make $400 a week or $1,000 a week, probably are going to blow all of it anyway, which is the sad truth. That happened even with my employee. With my employee, we talked about various different pay things. And I was telling her, I said, listen, how much money do you need to earn to work for me? And she was very confused. I said, I need to know what your budget is. Because if you tell me you need to earn $5,000 a month, well, then you're not the right employee for me at the right time. Because if someone is going to get paid $5,000 a month to live, which is someone at my stage of life, then, you have to do a lot more than just be my groomer, because they're not in the van more than 30 hours a week. So that's where it's important for that. So personal finance leash, a lot of times solves questions It also finds you money for coaching. It finds you money for those things. It teaches you discipline, restraint, all of that. I can't tell you how important it is to do that. There are other things, but a lot of times you guys should just consider signing up for that. Because A, it's more cost effective, and B, it's probably going to plug a lot of the holes in the questions you have. A lot of you guys are like, I need to increase prices. But if you had gotten your money under control when you made less money, and then we increase your prices, now that money is all gravy. You want to talk about a change in your lifestyle? You want to talk about crushing debt? You want to talk about buying a house? You want to talk about building an empire? I'm telling you, it's amazing the things that we can do together. And again, it doesn't have to be me. I'm telling you what I'm offering, and a lot of the value is for you guys. And I'm sorry if I seem like, here's what I'm offering. I keep saying what I'm offering, but what I should be pointing out is how I can help you and what you get out of it. You know, there's something really fun about watching your business grow. It's really fun to realize someone has put the puzzle pieces together for you. The other way I can help you guys out is through my membership, which is Grow Wealthy Grooming. And y'all have heard me talk about it. So what Grow Wealthy Grooming is a $35 a month membership. What you get is all of the little packages beforehand. So we are sifting and sorting and doing more with it. It is a fairly new concept. So it's fairly fluid. But so in July, we did Zone of Genius. We got to do it live. We're going to do it live again, actually this Sunday. So if you want to watch it live, I would go ahead and sign up. Then what we're going to do, so if you want to be a member, it's $35 a month for the 1 hour about workshop that we do live. If you just want to buy that month's recording, you can definitely do it. You cannot see it live, but you can buy the recording for only $47. And the nice thing about that is that, if you just want one of those like workshops I did, you can definitely buy it. If you want to be a part of the membership and be part of that group, it's a great group. Like one of our students, Erin, is having trouble kind of managing her day and doing things like that. So what I was going to do with August, I will put to September, and then I will go ahead and do what the group agreed would be a good idea. They also get copies of all of anything that I'm doing speaking wise. So if I'm going to Super Zoo and speaking or anywhere like that, anyone in the membership, I will be presenting those. So they don't have to, if they want to learn about what Savvy Groomer is doing, they can go ahead and watch that right there. So the whole point of the membership is for you to learn more business concept in bite-sized chunks. So if you're someone who wants to continue to grow your business and learn more about business, you can go ahead and use that. Now, that said, if you need more help and you need a lot more help, then I would highly suggest one-on-one coaching. One-on-one coaching is definitely an investment. It's when you're ready to invest in yourself. The benefits of one-on-one coaching is that you have an opportunity to really fine-tune what you're doing. And the value really is, instead of you taking the time and trying everything the wrong way, you have the opportunity to, tap into my experience and my strategizing in order to figure out what is the best options for you. And a lot of times I can have ideas for you. One of my clients, I always use her example, had a lot of clients but wanted to make more money, work less days. Her zone of genius was grooming, not so much the office side. It really wasn't her forte. She didn't want to spend a lot of time doing it. And so we created a membership model for her so that her clients pay 30 days in advance. Some of them were paying 3 times the amount of money they used to pay. She has a wait list, so people are on that. And if they don't pay, her virtual assistant gives them a call and says, do you want to give up your spot to somebody on the wait list, or did you want to pay? And so when she's checking in and out clients, they online book. She doesn't have to book anyone. She doesn't have to do return phone calls. She doesn't do anything. All she does is groom. And that's allowed her to grow the other side of her business, which is, she's an international speaker. She teaches pet grooming. She's absolutely amazing person. So, can I always pull a rabbit out of my hat? No. But what my goal with one-on-one coaching to do is basically to help you think outside the box. Melissa Hall and I were talking. She's a great groomer. She's very talented, very accomplished. She needed to look at what was going on, and she was trying to match up her lifestyle to what she wanted in her business. And I was able to go, okay, what is it that you really want? Not what should you want, what do you want? And that's the nice thing. The value in that is a lot of times we grow businesses the way we should grow them and not the way that we want to grow them. If you had told me I'd be feeling exclusive mobile, I would have thought you were bananas. But when I look at what I want in my life, it fits really well. And sometimes, you might have to grow or do something different in your business that you need someone to look from the outside. Now, she's a very accomplished groomer, and she's owned a business for years. She's second generation groomer, grooming business owner, really. But we could talk about what was best for her, what was best for her business, what options there are. And we came up with scenario after scenario after scenario, and if you need help changing habits, that's what coaching is really good for. Coaching is all about creating growth, having that accountability, having someone to think outside the box for you. A lot of times it's what we need in our business. I really despise how many people in our industry treat everything like a cookie cutter. Every groomer is different. Every business is different. Every area is different. And by treating it like A plus B equals C is very unfair, because I had a business I really loved when I had my salon, but it didn't fit my seasonal life. And had I known that, I might have done things differently and not spent 5 years growing a business that I ultimately sold, But I'm glad I did, because now I can share that experience with you guys. And I can hopefully help you guys grow a business that you love. So with business coaching, monthly coaching, now that is 4 session, so it's 4 hours or 8 half hours, is $9.97. There are definitely better, bigger packages where you can save a lot of money. But if you want just 1 hour, it's $300. Now, what's nice about being a monthly coach, so if you pay per hour, you do not get any extra time between. It is, we have our hour, we strategize, let me know when you need help again. The nice thing about the monthly coaching is that between coaching, we have communication. So if you have a question, just call me or text me. Well, they have Voxer, which is almost like a walkie-talkie. Email me. I'm there for you for those 30 days. So I really suggest, if you're looking to make bigger changes, where you're going to be able to change, break habits, pivot in your business, monthly coaching is an amazing option. And the reason it's an amazing option is because you not only get those 4 hours, but you get the time in between. So, and the value of that is obviously, so one of my clients, the first 2 months she had coaching. And I don't know if you guys know this, I have 2 business coaches. I have a business coach that is helping me grow Savvy Groomer and all of that. And then I have another business coach who is more of a lifestyle coach, who is helping me think about the long term of my life, because I am building my own little empire, but I have to make sure that what I'm building makes sense for me at all times. And that's something I really struggle with personally in my life. In my life, I struggle with making sure what I'm doing is for my greater good. Not because I don't choose happiness, not because of this or that, but the truth is that I'm human. And sometimes I forget to worry about if I'm happy or not.